Hey guys, it's me, Isaac. So, FNAF Mystery Minis, they're probably still one of Funko's best merch lines. And sure, they have sort of dipped in quality over the years, but I still think they're really good. So, Series 7 is inevitable. So here's my concept for FNAF Mystery Mini Series 7. This wave will mainly be focusing on FNAF AR, because that's the latest game in the series, and it would be the most likely to happen. Now, two things here. Yes, I know this series and characters are probably not possible. This is just for fun. So when I say this one is not likely, just take it in context that this is happening, okay? But you know and I know that this probably would never happen. And two, I'm not Funko or Exotic Bra. So, meaning, basically what I'm trying to say is that these concepts are not in the style of a Mystery Mini. Because you've seen how I draw already. Imagine me drawing a Mystery Mini style. It would look like Jimmy Neutron. They're just in their regular designs, but the renders I show you is what I think their posing would look like. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So the first character is Freddy Frostbear. He would look like Freddy, but obviously with the ice textures, the mistletoe on his hat, and the plaid bow tie. I also think his pose, he would be striking his icicle up like he's about to stab you. The next character is Shamrock Freddy. It would just look like Freddy, but, you know, green, have the necklace, the golden microphone, the shamrock hat. Next would be Chocolate Bonnie. Not doing Easter Bonnie, because Chocolate Bonnie's the cooler Bonnie. Next would be High Score Toy Chica, because I think her colors would look really nice. Next would be 8-Bit Baby, because, you know, that's the best one out of all of them. Next would be Radioactive Foxy and Toxic Springtrap, so the two characters from the Wasteland event. I just think these two are really, really cool looking, and I really want the Flying Dutchman as a Mystery Mini, god dang it! Oh, and Toxic Springtrap would look really, really cool in that style. Next is Withered Chica. I'll get into the Firework Freddy later. Withered Chica would have the same posing as the Statue of Liberty. Next would be Flaming Springtrap and Flamethrower Endo, the only two representing the Sizzling Summer event. I already know I did Toxic Springtrap, but Flaming Springtrap would look so awesome. Like, maybe he could, like, be covered in flames and stuff, he's, like, reaching out to grab you, and Flamethrower Endo could, like, strike his, like, a flamethrower, and he's, like, bursting fire out of it. It would look so awesome. I mean, would you prefer that, or Play Baby and Magma Chica? Anyways. Next would be Ringmaster Foxy, the only character from the Dark Circus event. I just think Ringmaster Foxy looks the coolest out of all of them. I mean, A, I already did I already did Springtrap twice, so Clown Springtrap wouldn't be likely, and B, Magician Mangle does look cool, but it's really just like cream and brown Mangle when you really get down to it. Next would be Cadenaria Toy Chica, because it's the only, you know, skin from the Halloween event, so I have to include it. And I do think it looks nice. Next would be Woodland Toy Freddy and Swamp Balloon Boy. I think Boulder Toy Bonnie would just look a bit too generic. Woodland Toy Freddy and Swamp Balloon Boy would look really, really cool. Can you imagine Swamp Balloon Boy in a physical form? Oh my god, that would look horrifying. Next would be Arctic Ballora. At first I was thinking, could Funko do this? Then I realized they made Ender and Molten Freddy and Nightmare Mangle, so yes, they can. Next would be Heartstick Baby and Blackheart Bonnie. We haven't had a baby skin in a while and a Bonnie skin in a while, so yeah, I decided just to include these two. And Blackheart Bonnie would look pretty cool. Heartstick Baby, kind of. Next would be Serpent Mangle. We already did two Springtrap skins, so I'm not gonna do Curse, and we haven't had a Mangle skin, and Serpent Mangle would actually look really, really cool. Next would be Darkwater Endo and Piranha Plush Trap, because I think they look the coolest. I mean, Deep Sea Toy Bonnie is just Boulder Toy Bonnie, so whatever. And oh my god, can you imagine Darkwater Endo, like, he's like floating in the air like he's swimming or something? I don't know. That would look kind of cool. Next would be Clockwork Ballora and Aeronaut Toy Freddy. Jetpack Balloon Boy, no. Get out of here. Clockwork Ballora would be actually really, really cool looking. It would probably be super detailed and probably cost Funko millions to make. And Aeronaut Toy Freddy would, like, have his pose like he's holding his wrench up in the air like he's about to hit you. Or when he's erecting the century. Anyways, for Mystery Minis 23 to 30, these Mystery Minis are just the table scraps of what's remaining for the FNAF series for Funko to make. So without further ado, let's begin. For Mystery Mini 23, we have remade Shadow Freddy. I know they did Shadow Freddy back in Series 1, but he looked a bit off. Like, they used FNAF 1 Freddy and his colors were a bit off. Now, I know they remade Shadow Bonnie, so why not remake Shadow Freddy? He could actually be in a sitting position and actually be withered.
Next would be Dreadbear, because, oh my god, that would look so cool. I think it'd actually be a little bit taller than the other the other mystery minis, because I think that would actually, you know, be unique to him. And also, I think he would be in, like, a Frankenstein monster pose, because when I think of Dreadbear, that's what I think of. And I'm shocked there's, like, no official renders of that pose, and I'm very sad now. But anyways, next would be Grim Foxy, because, yes! Could you imagine Grim Foxy as a mystery mini? Oh my god, that would look incredible. Maybe they can make his pose where he's, like, running or something, I don't know. Next would be Malhair, or Glitch Trap. I think it would be in his, like, follow me, like, gesture he would be making, because I think that would fit his character, but, you know, it's just Glitch Trap. Next would be Captain Foxy, because, you know, I like Captain Foxy, and you know, they made a plushie and an action figure of him, so it's most likely he would be a mystery mini as well. It would just look like the regular Foxy from Series 1, but in Captain Get-Up, and probably look a lot more happier. And the last three would be the remaining Withered animatronics. I mean, they did Withered Bonnie, like, a while back, so why not the rest of the Withers? Minus Withered Golden Freddy. So anyways, the first one would be Withered Freddy. I think he would look really, really cool in this style. The pose would be, wow, he's, like, grabbing out to reaching you like he does in The Office and FNAF 2. And also his eyes would look a bit different, like one on the left would look different and one on the right would look different, like how it is in the party room camera pose he's in. Next would be Withered Foxy. I think his pose would just be very simple, just the pose he makes in the hallway, when you need to flash the light at him. Next, and the final mystery mini out of this wave, the main wave, would be Withered Chica. I think Withered Chica would look really interesting as a mystery mini, because, you know, we've seen Chica's mystery mini in his beak. I wonder how Funko would interpret that broken jaw. And also, I made her arms bent, because I don't think they would, you know, make her arms completely straighten out, just for, like, you know, just in case, like, they snap or something. Now for the exclusives. Woo! There's going to be 15. Now, the first 3 are exclusive to Walmart, and they're free characters from the FNAF Fanverse Initiative, baby! Heck yeah! Whew, I think it would make sense to do these characters as exclusives instead of their own special wave. Oh, who am I kidding? That would be so cool if they had their own wave. Anyways, getting into things, the first character would be Candy, not Forgotten Candy, because that design is not as iconic as the original. I think Candy would be the most likely and be one of the coolest. His pose would be him straightening his tie. Next would be Pop Ghost, the original, not the one from Evergreen. I think it would be pretty cool to have it where he's holding a piece of the Black Rabbit. But to be honest, I wouldn't care if it was his Evergreen design. I mean, that original just looked. And then the third character, Flumpty. I think Flumpty would be perfect for this line, because his design is already pretty simple. It would just look like Flumpty. Next in the store lineup is Hot Topic. The first 2 would be the Phantom animatronics, Phantom Freddy and Phantom Foxy. I think it would be a perfect time to do these 2 since they're making their Withered variants. However, these 2 would be in different poses compared to their Withered variants. Phantom Freddy would be in his extra pose from the FNAF 3, and Phantom Foxy would be in his pose in the office before he scares you. Also, I think it would be cool if his head was tilted slightly. Then the third character would be Creation, from the Joy Creation. Now, why did I do this guy and not the other Igniteds? Well, I don't know, I just don't like how the Igniteds look in general, and Creation probably has the coolest design from that game. And before you say it's unlikely that they can make this, remember this. They made Nightmare Mangle, so it's possible. Next would be Target, which their first 2 being Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. It would be so cool to see these 2, and it could be possible. I mean, Funko did make the Spring Bonnie plush, and the third one would be Scrap Trap, because, I mean, why not? I mean, he was the only one that was missing from the FNAF 6 wave, so why not put him here? Next would be GameStop, and it would just be free miscellaneous skins from AR. Or the first being Frostbite Bloom Boy. I think it would look pretty cool. Maybe you can even, like, hold his mace up like he's gonna attack you or something like that. Next would be Firework Freddy. And I am still miffed that he doesn't ride his firework around in FNAF AR. So that's what he'd be doing here. He mainly would just be flying around his firework. There would be a transparent piece holding up for him. And the third one would be Big Bad Foxy in his grandma suit, because the funny. And then there's the final 3. These three can be at any store. I just couldn't think of anything, like any other stores to put them in. Amazon, FYE, Funko's own shop, I don't care. The first would be a remake of Endo 01. Similar to the remake Shattered Freddy, this one would look more accurate to the official render, rather than this metal bear thing. Next would be a FNAF Plus rep, most likely Freddy. That's all I can really say. Okay. So that concludes every, like, fanverse character, like, every rep. Never mind. Anyways, and finally the rat. Now, yes, I know it's not fair to give Candy 2 reps, but oh my god, the rat is so cool looking. I just had to. And his design would be based off the finance of Candy's 1 design. And that concludes this prediction. Now, to be honest here, I don't think this wave would probably ever happen, but I mean, it would still be really cool if it did. Now, I'm just gonna wrap it up here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, soup, and I will see you all next time.
You fucking nitwit!